Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode here on the Arcadia SMP. And oh boy, a lot of stuff has happened. So let's get right into it and talk about some of the stuff that's happened over the last 2 days. So pretty much all day 11, I spent going and finding armor templates. And the first place I had to go was a trial chamber. I haven't done a lot of these, but honestly, they're really not that bad. They're not difficult, and I got what I wanted pretty much right away, and the rest of it was just fun and games. Archaeology, however, I hate archaeology. This was one of 3 dig sites I went to finally get this after hours and hours and hours. People say I hate archaeology, but I did finally get it, which was good. And then the next day, the whole bunch of us got together. We did a huge big dig on a slime pit because we all really needed some slime. And the other one, we dug on the wrong slime pit. And then I finally got all the templates together. Although I forgot to record one, but it happens. And now you're here. As you can see, I'm not wearing my armor because I didn't want to spoil the fun surprise. And as you can see, we have armor and everything is named. So I'm going to go ahead and put on our armor. Here's the back. And here's the front. I quite like this. I did my best to use armor trims to see if I could get it somewhere close to what a Space Marine would look like. You know, we are doing Warhammer 40k theme after all. This is the best I could do. I think it looks pretty good. Also, everything has awesome names. We have the Sanctified Warhelm, the Titan Forge Plate, Greaves of the Purifier, Ordian Sabatons, and then for our picks, I based all of these off of relics. So we have like the Tectonic Relic of the Liberius, the Nemesis Blade of Titan, the Consecrated Spade of Banishment, the Prosperin Pick of the Ordo Malus as our fortune. And we didn't forget about everything else, the Nemesis War Axe of the Justicar, and the Ritual Tiller of the Lexiconum. Maybe if this gear survives, maybe I'll write some cool lore for all of our armor pieces and tools. I also have been doing quite a bit of work up here. Nothing's really changed other than everything is organized. And as you can see, I have a lot of stuff. So everything down the center is bulk. These are like things I need tons of. Like I need tons of deep slate. I need tons of netherrack. I need tons of sand, blackstone, tuff, gravel, stone, dirt, cobble, andesite, concrete, quartz, more cobble deep slate. Because as you saw, we dug a giant pit. So I got lots of cobble deep slate for the season, even though it probably won't last long. And then back here, I have some more organized stuff. I was kind of just throwing things together back here. Because this isn't permanent storage. This is just to get us through for the first few months until we get the base going. Now, speaking of the base, I have some news about that. But I think it's better if we actually just go over there and then I can show you. Okay, we are here in the Nether. This is roughly where we're going to put the Nether highway. Is at level 100. And as you can see, Kaimedar's base is now this way. If you remember, it used to be over there. Well, I had to move. And I'm explain on the way why. It's fairly simple. There wasn't enough room for my massive ambitions for the season. And that was it. My ambitions are so big, the buildings are massive, I needed more room. So instead of working through a mountain area like I planned on, I just went and found a forest biome that's relatively flat, and I am going to go destroy it today. So here it is, Kaimedar's new base. And I found the one forest that I actually don't mind destroying. Because only a few select people like Birch, and I'm not one of them. So I'm going to decimate and destroy and terraform this entire biome here. And it's fairly large. If I jump into free cam real quick and we go fly really, really high, you can actually see just how big it is. So there you go. This is it. Everything you see that is Birch is now mine and will be destroyed. If we look at an easier display of this, this is the entire area I have selected here. Now I'm only probably going to use this first half, which you can see here. This is all the primary area. Over there on the other side of that ridge, well, that's my backup because ambitions are big this season. So my goal is basically to build with the Warhammer theme, since it's very sci-fi heavy and also kind of dark gothic. I'm going to build an industrial district, something I've never really done. It's going to be a fun challenge. So everything, all of my farms are going to be here. I'm going to live in the farms. And I'm going to find really fun and interesting ways to interlace all of the farms into the builds so they all look very natural and it doesn't really feel out of place. Everything will be looking good and fancy and gothic and sci-fi. It'll be a blast. So this is today's goal: decimate a forest and figure out what I'm working with. That was the mountain that we were going to live at. So we're really not that far away from where we originally were going to start, but it's just not big enough. This over here, this big giant forest, way better. Also, we are very close to the world's border. The world border will disappear at some point. We're keeping that as a backup in case, new content comes out. We want brand new world generation. It's going to be back here. But first, we need to clear a lot of trees. While you probably think they're all going to become chests and all kinds of other things, no. I'm turning all this into charcoal. I have a super smelter to run, and I'm currently running out of coal at an alarming rate because I have so much smelting to do for the builds. So all these trees, charcoal. And that's it, because that's what birch should be. Charcoal. Well, that forest is gone, and I'm putting it to good use. As you can see, we're here at the super smelter, and I have been turning it into charcoal, specifically just so I can smelt more things. But, it's a long walk back, so I thought we'd just use the Aegis translocator and just come back here instantly, because, that's far more efficient. As you can see, everything is gone. Well, except for that, because I said the hill was the boundary at the moment. But if we click the map, you can see there's a massive barren spot here. Yeah, a nice cool 4.5 hours of chopping trees and listening to podcasts. It was a fun time. I enjoyed it. But while I continue to smelt all this down into charcoal, I got some other stuff I'm going to show you that happened on the server. No one's selling food, so I fixed that. But we are up here at the Hoglin farm, because I was talking to Cosmos earlier and a few of the other Arcadians, and we've all come up with the same consensus. Nobody's selling food. I didn't want to do it, but I'm going to do it. I gave everyone an opportunity to sell food. No one wanted to do it, so I came up here earlier, ran this for about an hour, already pulled all the leather out, but we have tons of food. I'm probably going to, yeah, I'm going to have to come back to do the rest. So what we're going to do is we are going to go down to the little micro shopping district, and we're going to go open a little Hoglin shop and sell some pork and some leather. I guess while we're over here, we can check on our shop, which no new sales. Okay, so I got a couple of things over here. We can dump this. So I got some miscellaneous stuff here. I don't know what we're building. We're just gonna go ahead and freestyle something like I usually do. Get a little workstation going here. We need this stuff and this. I thought about doing like white and pink roof. I'm going to kind of go with what the kind of stands everyone else is doing. It kind of fits the theme. So we'll do that. Put that here. Maybe we can do these. I need another one. Don't worry, guys. I'm a total professional. I have absolutely no clue what I'm building right now. That's what professionals do. They just build something and hope it works. Maybe something like this. I need a couple more. I like it. I like this. This will work. That's not what I wanted, but that's what we're getting. Okay. I think we'll just put our banners here. I got signs. I have signs here. Put a double chest there. And we'll put the other one here. I think we're going to call it Imperium Hog and Hides. There we go. Imperium Hogs and Hides. 1 diamond to stack. And leather hides. 1 diamond to stack. Oh, not diamond. We don't accept diamonds. We want diamonds. Some glow ink and some dye. There we go. Oh, it's great. Imperium Hogs and Hides. Except I would like to change this so it has a space. Bam. There we go. Pop-up shop complete. I'll probably go AFK for a bit longer, you know, get a little bit more stock in here, especially for the leather. But I think we're going to call it here for this episode. We got a good amount of stuff done. A lot of grinding. A lot of grinding. We got organized. We got our netherite trim on. We got a whole new base location. And now we're going to make more diamonds. All right. So thank you again for joining me on another amazing episode here on the Arcadia SMP. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.